That you cared and loved Joseph, correct? Like your own son, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
However, you left his mother for dead, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you left Lisa for dead, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You thought Lisa was dead too, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
In fact, you thought you were going to leave no witnesses, didn't you?
What?
You thought you were going to leave no witnesses, didn't you?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Okay. You agree that there's only 3 people in the condominium at the time of the shootings, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you thought they were both dead, didn't you? And you fled out that condo on October 31st, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, leaving no witnesses to what you did, correct?
I ain't did nothing.
Okay. And then you fled, correct?
Left, yes, ma'am.
And you took the murder weapon, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you never called police, did you?
No, ma'am.
In fact, you never even called for rescue, did you?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Because you agree, you could have called for rescue at least.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Okay. And you actually slept in the woods, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And it was cold that night, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's because you were hiding from the police, weren't you?
At that time, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And because you knew they'd be looking for you, didn't you?
Of course.
Okay. Because you knew that your identification would be known, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you got some toothpaste and a toothbrush, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that was what was found in your jacket pocket. You agree that that was your jacket?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you agree that that's the jacket that you used to zip up and cover the rifle, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you went ultimately then to Mr. King's residence, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also took out the battery of your cell phone, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you did not want the police to track you, did you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. King tried to get you to turn yourself in, didn't he?
I was coming out to turn myself in anyways.
He had a call,
He talked to me, yes, ma'am.
and he tried to get you to turn yourself in, correct?
I turned myself in that same day.
I'm talking about before the SWAT team came to Mr. King's residence.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Because Mr. King left the residence, didn't he, to call the police?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you agree that the robot that Detective Hinton had saw you pacing, holding your rifle, the murder weapon, correct?
At a door frame, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And ultimately then, that's when you surrendered, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you agree that this is not an identification case, correct? I mean, your ID's no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you agree this is not a self-defense case, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand. Can you I don't know what you mean by that.
No problem at all. You agree that this is not a self-defense case?
No. I don't know.
Objection, Your Honor, he's asking for a legal conclusion that he's unable to give.
All right, if you will phrase your question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So you agree the only person that had the firearm was Ashlee, correct?
You going back to the scene?
I have to go back a little bit just to rephrase some of my wording.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I apologize for that, but that's what I need to do, okay? So I just want to make it very clear. The only person that had a weapon that was of deadly force is Ashlee, correct?
At the time of the shooting, yes, ma'am.
No one else had any other weapons, correct? Per your testimony.
When the shooting took place?
Yes. I'm only talking right now about the shooting, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you agree, based upon your testimony, is that Ashlee shot her own sister, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then, also per your testimony, you agree that Ashlee shot herself, correct?
Neither one was intentional.
Right, I'm just saying, for your testimony though, she shot herself, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just have one moment, Your Honor.
Yes.
And when you were coming down the stairs, did you ever see Lyle Scheidemann when you were fleeing the residence?
No, ma'am.
And you agree that these shots happened pretty quickly, correct? One after another?
Yeah,
Okay, and you agree there was only 2 shots, correct?
yes, ma'am.
And the only 2 people that ended up shot are Lisa and Ashlee, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.